7/7/1906. I'm about ready to walk out the door. And here comes Randy. I mean, I'm like 45 seconds to a minute before I'm about to go out the door. He comes running out, starts watering his plant, his grass and all. And if he's got a camera inside my house, he knew that I was fixing to leave and came running out the door. He's got this rapist mentality, need to be seen. Like, look at me. He forces himself on it, and he has no shirt on, which he knows without a shadow of a doubt is offensive to me. I don't want to see him with no shirt on. Who wants to see a ugly old wrinkly old drunk man with no shirt on? Nobody. So I'm about to walk out the door, and that would have been 55 seconds before I walked out the door. He came out here, and he's out here. I don't know he's out there. So when I go to back out, I see him in my rearview mirror. He has no shirt on. He's disgusting. And let me tell you something, Randy. You do understand that voyeuristic filming of someone inside their house in places that they can expect privacy because you want to see me nude or you want to know everything that I do in my house, that is a felony offense, and you could spend time in prison. If I ever prove it, you're going to prison. You do understand that, don't you? That you are a felon. Even though you have not been to prison, you are a felon. You are no better than a convict that's in prison. You're no better. You are just like a rapist because you force yourself on me in my own home. You watch me inside my home in places that normal people can expect privacy when they're dressing, when they're going to the bathroom or having sex. How many people around here do you have cameras in their house because you're a wicked, evil pervert? I know you got one in my house, and God knows it too. And don't worry, judgment is coming. Payday is coming for you, Randy. You have gotten by and gotten by and gotten by. It's been 7 years since I figured out that, almost 8, since I figured out that you are doing this. Of watching security footage after security footage, it just came together and made sense that you have a camera in my house. And because of that, you are going to burn in hell. If I have anything to do with it, you're going to go to prison before you die. And you deserve to be in prison. And because you're a scrawny little runt, not-need little runt, wrinkly old runt, you will be somebody's lunch. I will do everything I can to prove that you are doing this. You're going to go to hell, Randy. So he's out here watering, just I'm just watering my yard. I'm not doing nothing. You just come out running out the door just before I walked out too. Because you know when I'm fixing to walk out the door. So exactly almost a minute. Not quite a minute. He's out here waiting on me. And when I back up, I see his ugly, scrawny, naked body of a rapist. Because you force yourself on people. You force yourself on women. You sit over here in this truck in the mornings watching this woman and her kids get on the bus, which is about 9 minutes after 7. But now that they're not in school, you're leaving like 10 minutes till 7. You're a pervert. You're a weirdo. And you deserve to be in prison. You deserve. Actually, prison is too good for somebody like you. That's too easy of punishment. And if that's what people on earth do to people that do what you're doing, just think of what God's going to do to you. Because you will not repent. So when I back up, he's standing over here in the yard. I barely see him in my rearview mirror when I get to a certain point, he makes sure that I see him. He wants to be where I can see him because he's like a rapist. He just forces himself on you. Just like any filthy, pervert sex offender. That's what you are, Randy.